So I'm seeing the scene from The Notebook where he's like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? I feel like whoever's about to enter your life right now they're not coming in to add chaos to your life. They're not coming in to misuse you or abuse you. No, this person is coming in to literally ask you what it is that you want. And if you live in truth within this connection, like if you actually say, you know what, I want this, like this is what I choose for myself. Oh, it's done. Like it's already done. Love is already won. The commitment is there. The ring is there. The house is there. The family is there. The children are there. Everything that you could have asked for within this love connection, it's waiting for you to choose. I feel like you're about to be presented with an opportunity from someone, and it's just a matter of choosing that person. Like, do you choose? Oh my God. With the 7 of Hearts popping out, you do. You absolutely, you do. Look at all this love that you're surrounded by. Oh my God, you are just basking in it. You are just, you are the love. Your love is reaching new heights. Your love is reaching new levels. Your love is like literally just capturing the eyes of many. I feel like you are somebody who's about to be in a position of capturing the hearts of many, or like many love interests. And I feel like you're not giving your power away to any specific one of them. You're just kind of allowing this bubble of love to exist around you. And you're like, well, there's this one, there's that one. And the thing is that as beautiful as all of these connections are, you are somebody who has that one. It's like, you know, that one is coming in for you. And so you're just kind of waiting and enjoying the presence of being admired, being desired, and not in like a malicious type of way. It's more just like accepting that, you know, people are going to be attracted to you and this energy that you are in, because this is an undeniable love energy. Because you want to know what? It's love combined with truth, like authenticity, the frequency that you're vibrating in, because you have come to know yourself. You have come to fully realize your power, your gifts, your abilities, like who you are. So this is changing things. I'm hearing the word heartbreaker. It's like you were born to be a heartbreaker for some reason with the Prince of Wands. Okay, yes. This literally showed up in my previous reading. There is somebody who has their eyes on you. There's one single person who has their eyes on you at this time. And I feel like the energy I'm getting from this is that they don't like that other people are looking at you. Like they don't like that other people have their eyes on you. And they're just waiting for the right time to strike is what's coming through. And take that lightly. Like, this person's not coming in to hurt you. This person is literally just waiting for the right time to come in and like offer you everything that they absolutely can't. Like, what I'm seeing is a vision of you as a queen, like sitting on your throne, this person coming forward and just like bringing riches for some reason, like treasure chests full of riches. Feathered girls is also coming through. Like animals, livestock, fruits, and also exotic gifts. Something about exotic gifts is very significant, but they just kind of like open the chest and he bows his head and says, I'm yours, or it is yours. Like, I have traveled seas to find you, or I have, you know, traveled so far to find you. It's a really strong love offer. Like, it's undeniable compared to, or it's incomparable to the love that you're surrounded by right now. Like, you have a lot of little players in your energy field, like small players. No, this is like I'm just seeing a lot of riches for some reason, and the riches doesn't necessarily attach to like material wealth. It's also emotional intelligence. Like, this person is extremely intelligent is what's coming through, and playful, and they also like, they know what they want, and there's no stopping them once they know what they want. And the Magician card, of course, is showing up one more time. Yeah. Oh yeah, this person has built something that they can be proud of, but it's like they're not satisfied because they have no one to share it with. And so that's why this person is willing to travel so far to get to you, because this person sees all that you are, sees all that they have, all that they've acquired, and they think that you're the perfect fit for their kingdom. Like, they think that you're the perfect fit for their bride is what's coming through. So this could be a marriage, a commitment coming in very quickly within this connection. Whatever you've done to this person, or whatever you've said to this person, whatever you've shown this person, they are very interested. Like, you've piqued this person's curiosity. Something about the way that you carry yourself or the way that you hold yourself. With the Three of Hearts here, yes, there's something very youthful about you. Also, roses may be very significant to you. It's like they're realizing that you're not just one-sided. You're very, like there's many different sides to you. There's a playful side to you. There's a hardworking side to you. And there's also a very mystical, very magical side to you. They want all parts of you. Like they almost see you as something that is to be earned, is what's coming through. Like they want to earn each part of you. They're trying to figure out how to do this, is what's coming through. Like they're planning on what they need to do in order to come forward in this energy. Oh, you're waiting. You're excited. Get excited for this, because I feel like you really need to embody your position of power in this in order for this to take place with the Tower moment here. Yeah, this is coming in quick. You're going to receive clarity surrounding this connection quick. Okay, I'm currently channeling, I don't even know what the song is called, but I know it's by Lana Del Rey, and I'm pretty sure it's called Chemtrails. It's like, but I can't remember the lyrics. So there's some sort of significance to that song for you if you are seeing this. We're going to dive into your current love connection, whatever that might be for you, whether this is a relationship, situationship, or even a possible separation. God, angels, what do we need to know in love? I'm hearing today everything changes. Something is making a big shift for you. Now, I do have the energy of surrender with the Two of Swords coming through, but we also have the Ten of Cups. So there could be a little bit of unknown. Like this feels like, honestly, not a lot is being shown right now. Not a lot is coming to light. But the Two of Swords, this to me is togetherness. This is two people who, you know what? This could actually symbolize two people who are in their ego. It's two people, it's two people who have a lot of growing to do. Like you and this person have a lot of growing to do still. There's a lot of trust that's being asked of the both of you. It's almost as if like this connection, this relationship is not meant to be a main focal point. This is almost something that's like happening in the background is what it feels like. I'm going to pull one more card for this, God. Thank you. What do I need to know about the way that this is unfolding, basically, the growth that's taking place? Yeah, we have the Four of Wands. I love this because this to me is new birth. It's like new energy entering your relationship, entering this connection. And it's also like chance to start over. And I just keep getting the beginning of something new. And there's also just something in bloom here. There's something very innocent, very pure about this energy that's taking place between the both of you. And there's also something about it's like energy crossing, so DNA crossing. So this could even be the two of you coming together in a very physical way with the wand energy coming through. It feels like emotional. So the two of you are on the same page, even though you're not physically together, because like I said, this is kind of the separation energy. It still feels like there's some sort of just like inner knowing. Even with all of this unknowing, there's this inner knowing that the two of you, it's like you're together, or you feel like you're together even when you're not. And this to me is, it's like it's relieving a lot of pressure for you right now. The need to perform for this connection, the need to be something other than who you are. And I'm also being shown the image of like a veil being lifted, like something being lifted so that something can be revealed. The true nature of your connection can be revealed. So this does feel like whatever this shift is, whatever this change is, Rosie, it feels like the truth is being revealed in this connection. And you and this person are going to be coming together in a way that it's like, it's just so much more holy is actually the words that are coming through. It's just so much more of your true divine nature. So God, Goddess energy. And it's releasing all of the stuff that isn't meant to be. So like all of the toxic patterns, habits, like whatever has been in your past, it is going to be no more. So I love this energy for you. If you feel called to dive in further to your personal love connection, readings are available through my website. You can click the link in my bio. Dear soul, before you leave, don't let this moment become just another video you watched. If these words stirred something deep inside you, it wasn't by accident. Perhaps this is the reminder your heart has been praying for. Right now, place your hand over your heart and declare these words with faith. I am chosen. I am deeply loved. I am not forgotten. God is writing a beautiful story with my life, and what He has promised me will come to pass. Say it again, even if your voice trembles. Say it until your heart believes what heaven has already declared about you. Let these words become the foundation you stand on when doubt whispers, when fear rises, and when the waiting feels too long. Never forget this. God has not brought you this far to leave you now. He sees every tear you've cried in silence, every prayer you've whispered when no one else was listening, and every battle you fought behind closed doors. Your breakthrough has a purpose, and your story is still unfolding in His perfect timing. If this message spoke to your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you love. Somewhere, someone is losing hope. Someone is questioning whether God still sees them. Someone is waiting for a sign that they should keep believing. Your share could become the very answer to their prayer today. And if the Holy Spirit places it on your heart to help us continue spreading these faith-filled messages across the world, you can support this ministry through a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or whatever God leads you to give, every gift becomes part of reaching another heart that desperately needs hope, encouragement, and the reminder that they are never alone. May the Lord bless you beyond anything you could imagine. May He multiply every seed you sow, open doors no one can shut, bring peace where there has been anxiety, and fill your home with His presence and favor. Thank you for walking this journey of faith with us. Together, we are becoming a family of believers, lifting one another, strengthening one another, and sharing God's love until every searching soul knows they are chosen, deeply loved, and never forgotten. There is a quiet kind of loneliness that almost nobody talks about. It is not the loneliness of being alone. It is the loneliness of wondering whether the kind of love you dream about actually exists. Maybe you felt it before. You meet people, you smile, you laugh. Conversations come and go. Some stay for a while, others disappear without explanation. Yet, somewhere deep inside, your heart keeps whispering, there has to be something more than this. Not more attention, more truth. Because attention is easy, truth is rare. One evening, as the sun slowly disappeared behind the horizon, everything felt strangely peaceful. Nothing dramatic happened, No life-changing phone call. No grand confession. Just an ordinary moment that somehow carried the feeling that life was quietly preparing something you couldn't yet see. Sometimes the biggest changes never announce themselves. They simply arrive. You had spent so much time trying to become everything everyone else wanted that somewhere along the way, you almost forgot to ask yourself a simple question. What do I actually want? It sounds like such an easy question. Yet for many people, it becomes the hardest one to answer. Not because they don't know. Because they've spent years choosing comfort over honesty, choosing acceptance over authenticity, choosing relationships that looked right instead of relationships that felt right. But something inside you had changed. You no longer wanted a connection that survived on mixed signals. You wanted peace. You wanted consistency. You wanted someone who could look into your eyes without hesitation and choose you with certainty. And for the first time, you stopped apologizing for wanting that. That quiet decision changed your life long before anyone else noticed. The interesting thing about confidence is that it rarely arrives with loud music and applause. It arrives softly. You begin saying no without guilt. You stop explaining yourself to people determined to misunderstand you. You laugh a little easier. You sleep a little better. You stop chasing conversations that only move when you push them forward. Without realizing it, your heart becomes lighter. That light begins showing. People notice. Some admire your calm. Others become curious about your smile. A few mistake your peace for mystery, but none of that becomes your focus anymore, because something remarkable happens when you stop searching for approval. You begin attracting people who appreciate you without being asked. One person notices you from the crowd, not because you are trying harder than everyone else, because you aren't trying at all. There is something beautiful about people who know who they are. Their confidence doesn't demand attention. It naturally receives it. This person watches quietly. Not in a way that feels uncomfortable, more like someone standing outside a beautiful library, wondering which story changed the person smiling inside. They don't simply notice your appearance. They notice the way you listen, the way you treat strangers, the way you remain kind without becoming weak, the way your laughter feels genuine instead of rehearsed. They become fascinated, not by perfection, by authenticity. Meanwhile, life continues placing people around you. Some conversations are exciting. Some compliments feel nice. Some opportunities seem interesting. But deep inside, your heart remains surprisingly calm. You are no longer in a hurry. That surprises even you. Once upon a time, attention would have felt like proof that you mattered. Now, it simply feels like background noise because you have discovered something far more valuable. Being chosen means very little if you first abandoned yourself. That realization changes everything. For years, you thought love meant convincing someone to stay. Now you understand. Real love never begins with persuasion. It begins with mutual willingness. The person quietly watching you understands this too. Unlike others who rush toward excitement, they move with intention, not because they fear commitment, because they respect it. They have spent years building a meaningful life, not just financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They have learned difficult lessons about loneliness, about success that feels empty when there is no one to celebrate with, about achievements that lose their shine when shared with silence. One evening, they pause in the middle of an ordinary day and ask themselves a question they can no longer avoid. What is the point of building a beautiful life if I never have the courage to invite someone into it? That question changes them. Slowly, they begin preparing themselves. Not rehearsing perfect words, preparing their heart. Because they understand something many people never do. A meaningful relationship is not built by saying impressive things. It is built by consistently becoming someone worthy of trust. You need to hear this. You never have to become someone else to deserve healthy love. Read that again. You never have to become someone else to deserve healthy love. Days pass. Your own life continues growing. You spend more time doing things that make your soul feel alive. You rediscover forgotten dreams. You reconnect with old hobbies. You begin laughing without wondering who noticed, and somehow that version of you becomes impossible to ignore. Then comes the first unexpected moment. The people you once hoped would finally recognize your worth are no longer the people whose opinions matter most. You didn't see that coming. Neither did your heart. Because healing quietly changed the destination. The more complete you become on your own, the less desperate you feel for someone else to complete you. Ironically, that is exactly when meaningful love finds room to enter. The person who has been quietly observing finally decides waiting is no longer enough, not because they fear losing you, because they finally understand that courage always arrives before certainty. They don't approach you with games. They don't create confusion just to appear interesting. Instead, they offer something refreshingly simple: honesty. The conversation feels different from anything you've experienced before. There are no hidden meanings, no emotional puzzles, no guessing. just two people slowly discovering whether their hearts recognize the same future. It feels unfamiliar, not because something is wrong, because peace often feels unfamiliar after chaos. At first, your heart almost wants to question it. Can something this calm really be real? Can someone truly mean exactly what they say? The answer doesn't arrive immediately. Trust rarely does. Trust grows one ordinary day at a time. One kept promise, one honest conversation, one difficult moment handled with kindness instead of pride. That is how lasting love quietly introduces itself. Not through fireworks, through consistency. As the weeks unfold, you begin seeing more of each other. Not only the polished versions, the tired versions, the vulnerable versions, the imperfect versions. Strangely, those become your favorite parts because perfection creates admiration. Imperfection creates intimacy. There is one evening neither of you will ever forget. Nothing extraordinary happens. Dinner grows cold while the conversation continues. The room becomes quieter. Time somehow disappears. In the middle of laughter, both of you suddenly realize something neither of you expected. Home was never a place, it was a feeling. And somehow you found it sitting across from each other. Then comes the second unexpected moment. You spent years praying for someone extraordinary. Instead, life sent you someone emotionally safe, and that turned out to be far more beautiful. That realization brings tears you never expected. Not tears of sadness, tears of relief. Because for the first time, your heart no longer feels like it must prepare for disappointment. It simply rests. The relationship grows naturally. Not because there are no disagreements, because disagreements stop becoming battles. Both of you learn that love is not about winning arguments. It is about protecting each other's hearts while solving problems together. That changes everything. Slowly, the future begins taking shape. Dreams, once imagined alone now, include another chair at the table, another voice in the house, another hand reaching for yours without hesitation. The future no longer feels uncertain. It feels shared. Perhaps that is the greatest gift love can offer. Not excitement, security, not endless butterflies, endless peace. Years from now, if someone asks when everything changed, you probably won't remember a specific date. You won't remember the exact conversation. You won't remember every little detail. You'll simply remember the feeling. The moment you finally stopped chasing love and started living honestly. Because that was the day everything quietly began moving toward you. The deepest lesson was never about finding the perfect person. It was about becoming the version of yourself who could recognize healthy love when it finally appeared. Many people spend years searching for someone who will change their life. Very few realize that the greatest relationships begin after they have already started changing their own. So if your heart has been growing tired, keep going. If you've been wondering whether choosing yourself was the right decision, it was. If you've been afraid that peace means nothing exciting will ever happen, trust that fear for what it is. A memory of old wounds, not a prediction of your future. One day, you will look back at this season with gratitude, not because it was easy, because it taught you the difference between being admired and being deeply known. One is temporary. The other is the beginning of a love that feels like coming home. And when that day arrives, you won't have to question whether you matter. You won't have to wonder where you stand. You won't have to earn what should have been freely given. You'll simply smile, take a deep breath, and realize the love you spent years searching for never asked you to become someone different. It simply asked you to become fully yourself. And in the end, that became the most beautiful love story of all.